Hey folks, Eddie from Brain Pulp TV, and I'm back with the second part of my 5-match of the Gatewatch Battle for Zendikar Sealed League. Now, if you have not watched the previous part, I'm about to spoil the outcome, so go ahead and watch it. I will wait for you, don't worry. There. Now, providing you've paused it, and I'm giving you enough time, I'm about to spoil it. If you haven't watched it, I got my ass handed to me in the first match. I don't think it was specifically because this deck is very bad. Our opponent's deck had some really great cards, which he was able to get out both games of our match. And yes, I didn't even win a single game in that match. And I did get a bit of land flood. So the combination of the two, bumping the microphone, the combination of the two makes me think that maybe this deck still has some legs. However, if it doesn't go well with this match, I will definitely be switching out to one of the other 3 decks that I built during, after opening up my sealed pool. However, now with all that said, let's get to this next match. Okay, here we are in the second match of the 5-match Sealed League. Let's see if this goes a bit better than the first one. We can Evolving Wilds for the island we need. And we can either Captain's Claws or Immobilizer Eldrazi on the second turn. So I think I'm going to keep this. Yeah, this looks like it could be good for us. Alrighty, now, yeah, I think we go with the Immobilizer, right? Yeah, that's pretty much, I think, the obvious choice here. Because then we can Captain's Claws and attach it next turn, providing there's no blocker up. Which there probably will be, let's face it. No. Well, that worked out well for us. So we're going to go ahead and Captain's Claws. And swing in, oh, almost, or we'll just concede the game. We'll swing in with, for 4. So this is a much better start than we had in our previous games. We still need one more land to get the rest of this going on, but hopefully we will pick that up this turn. And we did. So that's good. That is very, very good for us. We're just going to swing in first. Well, that's unfortunate, but still, at least we get a swing in for 1. And which do we want here? Do we want the Incubator or do we want the Maw? I think... You know what? I think I'm going to bring out the Maw. Because the Maw and Captain's Claws should be quite good for us. You know, part of me really wants to Oblivion Strike that Crawler, but I don't think that's the best choice. Let's just go ahead and put the Captain's Claw on the Maw. And swing in with everything. And we'll bring out the Incubator. Pretty strong start for us. Much stronger than it was in the previous game, for sure. So, and we have the O-Strike in hand, which is great. So if there's a big threat that hits the board now, we can get rid of it right away. Slaughter Drone. And the Avenger. Oh, so I think, I mean, he is going to... He's definitely going to activate the slaughter drone to kill them all. That's definite. So I think... Oh, no, no. Ooh, wow, that was almost a mistake. Let's cancel that. I'm going to Oblivion Strike the Avenger. And we will move the Captain's Claws over to one of the allies. And then we're going to swing it with everything. Diversify our damage. And then he'll chump with the Hedron Crawler. Because he pretty much has to. And even then, I think that's lethal, right? Because that's still 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's still... So it's lethal still. Oh, no. What did I... What? What was he at? How did I miss the simple math? Why did I think he was at 5? I mean, hopefully it won't matter. There's any number of cards he could have which could still wreck us here. But, yeah, for some reason, I got it in my head that he was at 5. Okay. Is he hunting for, like, a single land? But I don't even think that'll work for him, will it? And we'll just... Don't... God, that's the second time I've almost conceded. I'm so hell-bent on losing and my self-destruction that I will concede. That went a lot better than our any of the games in our first match. So I think this is pretty good. I didn't see much of his hand. So I don't really know of anything else we can have. I mean, another tar snare maybe, but I think we already have plenty of removals. So I'm going to go ahead and submit the same deck and see if it plays out the same way, which would be great if it did. This isn't bad. Right? This is pretty good. Yeah, I'll keep this. We don't have a blue source yet. But I think this is pretty solid. We don't have an activator for the Shrieker either, but I think I can live with this. Looks like our opponent... Oh, okay, he's got the Hedron Crawler out. I was wondering if he'd have a slightly better start than he had before, because, I mean, he was definitely... I think he was hurting for the right color in order to kick off his hand, so... I'm okay with this. And the Prophet of Distortion, which will really be helping him very, very soon. Okay, so, I mean, part of me wants to get rid of that Prophet of Distortion, because I don't want him to be drawing cards. I can't do that till next turn anyways, but... So in the meantime, let's bring out him so I can pump up the Sky Scourer. And we're just going to swing in with the Sky Scourer. Now, it would take his entire next turn if he was going to draw a card. So hopefully he'll play something. Hopefully he'll play a land and a card. And then I can take out the Prophet. Because I have Boulder Salvo as well, too, which I can't cost now for its regular cost. But I need one more land to do that. I'm currently not really worried about the Assassin. It doesn't bother me that much. but the Prophet can get out of hand quick. So he's doing his own Oblivion Strike, which is good. It taps him out. And he'll swing in with bow. So we have the Translator. A big part of me is saying that I should hold on to the Oblivion Strike. Because the Translator, or the Prophet Distortion, while it will be bad when he starts drawing cards, he didn't hit his land either, so I really don't want him to be able to draw any more cards. As an alternative, I could take out the Crawler. Because I have nothing else to cast right now. Or I could take, if I take out the Crawler, not only that will that cripple his mana, but he won't be able to use the Prophet. Oh, what to do. The Crawler, I want to either O-ring O-strike the Crawler or the Prophet. I think I'm going to go with the Prophet. Yeah, because I don't want him to. Once again, should have done that before. Oh, I didn't even attack. I was too busy trying to talk my way through it, and here I am blindly hitting F2 and going through the different motions, so... Now we really, really need a land drop here. We don't get it. Because you don't always get what you want. We actually needed it. We didn't want it. We didn't just want it. We needed it. And now he can... I don't know if he's going to... Is he going to keep a black mana for that? I'm going to go ahead and block him. Simply because all we really need is one extra land, and then we can start making other things happen here. Okay, we got the Slaughter Drone. Now, I'd love to Boulder Salvo this guy. But he'll just regenerate him. So, is it worth it to Boulder Salvo the Assassin? And then just wait? Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold on in general. I'm just going to completely hold off. And I'm going to chump again, just because I need to stem the bleeding a bit. And Tar Snare. Okay, that's fine. Excellent. So this will help us a lot. We have the extra land that we needed. Well, we have options. Because he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to us. No, we need to Boulder Salvo that now. Because I don't want that to be regenerating anymore. So, we basically, we're in a lot of trouble. I don't think we're winning. I don't think we're pulling this one out. The flyer really sucks that it's going to hit us. Next turn we're taking, okay, we're taking 6 this turn. It puts us down to 4. We're in severe trouble. Grip of Desolation, that would have been nice as well too. What do we have here? So if we do Kozilek's Translator, he's still going to swing in for 4. The Incubator Drone gives us 2 Chumpers, but that doesn't matter because only one of them's on the ground. So yeah, we'll go to the next game. I still think the deck is good. I just think it's more along the lines of the person behind it. I'm going to take out Slip Through Space and put in Sweep Away. I think that might be better. And then we'll see how that goes. I'd like to play first, yes. We have Evolving Wilds. Wow, this is another one where it's like... I mean, we can get our entire mana base, which is great. I'm going to keep this. I probably shouldn't. I should probably wait for something with a bit more creatures, but I am going to keep this. Do I want to Evolving Wilds right now? I should, but I don't know what to go. It's either going to be blue or red. You know what? We'll go for sacrifice this, and we'll go for one of the mountains. Not great, but, you know, we might be able to manage this. Slaughter Drone. Well, I'm glad I grabbed that mountain. I'll tell you that right now. We're just going to go ahead and touch you. And then we can bring out the Warden next turn. So we're okay. We're still doing okay here. Excellent. He has no other turn play. Now, do I wait to bring out the Warden? Because I could bring out the Warden the following turn. And then put a 1/1 counter on him. No, I think it's better just to bring out the Warden now. I'd rather have the 2/3 Vigilance that can tap. So. Because even though I don't get the extra value for it, I can bring out the Despoiler, which is still a 5/5, which could be really useful for us. That's fine. Why don't we... Do you think he's going to trade? Do you think he's going to make this trade? Let's see if he makes this trade. If he makes this trade, I think he's insane. But I'll be happy with the trade. He's definitely thinking about making the trade. Whew, okay. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. He really thought about making that trade. In my mind, it was the right decision for him not to make the trade, even though if he could read minds, maybe it would have been the best move, but... Now, I'm probably going to grip and take out that island. What is this? Devoid, Death Touch, Ingest? Yeah, let's grip that. Yeah. We are just going to go ahead and grip that and then take out his island. Target creature, target land. And swing in. Now, it'd be nice if we can get another mountain, but I'm pretty happy with even a Kozilek's Translator hitting the board soon. Though another mountain would be really, really nice. Swinging in, okay. End step. The Incubator or... No, we're going to go with the Translator, but we're going to swing in with both. And we're going to put a 1/1 counter on him. Did we cripple him enough by taking out that island? Sifter of Skulls. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put a 1/1 Scion token, okay. I'm okay with this. I think we just swing in with everything. Yeah, we swing in with everything. Keep the pressure up. And we're going to bring you out. Which should hopefully put an end to the game. Dude's got a mitten full of cards, but I just don't think he has the mana to cast any of it. So there we go. I'm gonna say good game and good luck in his next round. And there we go. So we are currently 1-1. We're going into our third match. I feel a lot better about the deck now. I think I am going to keep playing with this deck. It's tough when you get blown out in your very first match with a deck you've just built, because you start to question whether, was it an especially good deck you were facing against? Was it your play? Was it the deck itself? And if it's the deck itself, that's something that can definitely be changed. Because one of the great things about the sealed leagues is that between each game, you can go with a completely different deck. You can add to your deck, you can take it out. You don't have to wait till sideboarding to do it. But I still think I'm going to keep playing with this particular deck, and we'll see how we do in this third match. We're just about to start the second match, and some of you may notice that I've shaved and I'm wearing different clothes. It's because I'm actually playing the... Oh, sorry, this is the third match. I'm playing the third match full day after playing the second match, which you just saw. So anyways, we won the die roll, so let's play first. And we don't have an island. We have a turn 3 play. I think I'm going to keep this. I think I'll keep this. Now, the second match went a hell of a lot better than the first match, so hopefully this deck does have some legs underneath it. And hopefully, even though it's been 24 hours since I've played this deck, I still remember how to do it properly. Really wasn't hoping for a land there, but, you know, we'll make do. Okay, that's a nice bit of ramp for him. Ah, so now we at least will be able to have the blue source, but I think I'm going to make a horrible mistake and play a land that comes in tapped. So, yeah, not the best move. Not the best move I've ever made. I think I'm going to play with the Molten Nursery first at this point, though. And that helps a little bit with... Sorry. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, we're going to lose a card here. So we'll see. He's probably going to take the Shrieker. I'm guessing he's going to take the Shrieker. It's either the Shrieker or the Molten Nursery. One of the two. I can't see him taking Slip Through Space. I'll be really surprised, actually, if he does take Molten Nursery. Even though the Molten Nursery will help with getting rid of the Hedron Crawler. He took the Molten Nursery. He must really want to protect that Hedron Crawler. So we did end up getting the island, so we don't need to play the Evolving Wilds quite yet. Maybe we'll wait for something that has landfall. And now we can go ahead and put the 1/1 counter. Now he doesn't have a black source, so I think if he does swing in with the Thought Knot, I'm going to block. I mean, he could make it grow. He could have something that does that. Yeah, we're gonna make him have to have it. Well, we get to draw a card, which is good. And the Infiltrator. You know, nice one to pick up. So we can get that and give it a +1/+1 counter. Okay. Well, we know what's coming. He can't cast it right away, which is great for us. He can cast a Loam Larva. Well, we know for sure at this point he's going to have all the lands he needs. So he reels a swamp, yes. So he definitely needs a swamp. Well, that's going to go. We know the Despoiler is going for sure. So we will just go ahead and bring out the Infiltrator. And we are going to put a 1/1 counter on it. And yeah, that's it. I mean, I could have kept up, I guess. No, I couldn't have kept it, I guessed. I could have kept up, I guess, some blue for the slip-through space, but I couldn't have because then I would have been able to cast the Infiltrator. Thought-Knot comes out. He is going to take the Despoiler. And that is gone. So we have the Sky Scourer. Now, we can keep the Infiltrator up because it can block the Thought-Knot, providing he doesn't have a trick. So I think I'm going to do that because I'd rather have a blocker. And yeah, we'll just pass the turn on to him. You know, it's been 24 hours since I played with this deck. I don't remember if I have anything with Landfall. Like if Evolving Wilds would be useful to keep in hand. Or if I should just... Well, I mean, if I don't get another land, maybe I'll just toss it out anyways. He knows I have it, so... Well, this is going to be something big. You know both of those cards. Why would you... I guess for the Awaken cost, right? Yeah, because then he can do it for Awaken, so... Because it's certainly not because of the actual cards, though. This could be useful for us. If its toughness is greater, so... Bring that out. Just go ahead and put a counter on it. And I think I'm just going to swing in here. Yeah, I might as well, right? Yeah, I don't really see any reason to hold it back. So we'll get in for 3 and chip him away from 26. He's got a mitten full of cards as well, too, and we're in top deck mode, so I don't think this is going particularly well for us. And he's got a lot of mana to be able to cast stuff. Stalking Drone, so he's going wide. That's a wonderful island that we have. Maybe I'll just keep it in hand to make him think. Now this will affect... This won't affect Thought-Knot, won't affect the Stalking Drone, it won't affect the land, so we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. This looks... I hate the Bane of Belgate. This is so not good for us. We are definitely tossing out this land now because we are going to have to get rid of land. It would be nice to draw something other than land as well too, but I don't think we're going to do that. He's got 2 cards in hand. He's got that. We are in dire straits unless we get some removal and get it quick. We're in so much trouble. And, yeah, Beastmaster. That's good, too. He has no other allies. So I guess that's something. Oh, no, that's just creatures. Creatures you control, not even allies. Creatures. Well, that definitely sucks for us. Yeah, and he's swinging in with everything. Because why on earth wouldn't he? Whew. Alrighty then. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of you and you. And, yeah, let's block some stuff, shall we? Let's block that along with that. And then we're going to toss you under there and hope if we can kill the Thought Knot and maybe draw an extra card. Well, it's something. It's not a land, which is good to see. That's a wonderful land to get. So at least this will help a bit with Bane, and it'll give us another permanent to sacrifice. But I think we're well dead this turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're well dead this turn. Does that have trample? That does not have trample. Not that that really matters all that much. I may get rid of... Oh, I didn't even use my Runes of Oran Reef. I got so caught up in the fact that I was screwed. Yeah, so let's get rid of you. And we'll get rid of... Get rid of the Ruins. And we'll declare the blockers. Now, let's have you block him. There. And we'll take care of you. We're so dead. Just gonna move the microphone because I think I keep bumping it. Yeah, we're well dead. Let's just see for we weren't low on land this game, that's for sure. So let's see. Now, do we want to transform? That's a big question. Do we want to transform? I actually want to keep this because I do have a fair amount of removal in this one. So I will know to hold on to like an Oblivion Strike for when Bane shows up. I mean, there is removal in the There is removal in the white red, but I think I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep this, but I will take out a Slip Through Space. You know what? I think I could bring in a Containment Membrane. That might be a bit better. Yeah, let's go with that, and we'll see how that works out for us. Would I like to play first? Sure, let's play first. Well, this gives us this doesn't even give us a turn 2 play because these will both come in tapped. I should probably mulligan here, but it leaves me... I'm basically one off of being able to play a lot of stuff. So let's just keep this. Yeah, we'll keep this. Probably not the super best idea, but... yeah. So, not great. We can probably reality hemorrhage the first thing he plays. And we most likely need to buy ourselves some of that time. See if he's got another Hedron Crawler. Stalking Drone? That looks like a good target to reality hemorrhage. Reality hemorrhage it? Or should we bring out a creature? Let's... man, let's... yeah, let's just reality hemorrhage that. Now, the last game, we had no problem getting lands. So, hopefully this game, that will become a theme very soon. Because, wow, do we need stuff. Scion token. Whenever another creature you control dies, scry 1. Okay, well, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it will have to do. I can bring out the Immobilizer and then put a 1/1 counter on it. Or I can bring out the Molten Nursery and start chipping away after this. I think I want to bring out the Immobilizer. Yeah, let's bring out the Immobilizer and put a 1/1 counter on it. Because I will gladly trade for that. Well, this screams combat trick. And it's our only creature. Does he have it? No. Wow, that surprises me. That really surprises me. Okay. He didn't seem to have much in the way of, wow, 1 off. Well, we'll do the only thing we can do, which is bring out Molten Nursery. He didn't seem to have much in the way of allies, though. So I'm not sure how useful that's going to be for him. Having said that, the next card he plays will probably be an ally. I will be really happy with any land. Any land next turn would be wonderful. I'm pretty sure Oblivion Strike's leaving the world. I'll be amazed if it's not Oblivion Strike. I mean, he may take Warden, because I can play it next turn if I catch a land, but yeah, Oblivion Strike. That makes perfect sense. Oh, I tell you, some days it's just, you just don't get the cards coming up that you... Man, oh, really? I'm really wishing I mulligan now. I'm really wishing I mulligan now, because this is going incredibly poorly for us. Wow. I do not think, I mean, we're not super far behind, but we're taking 7? Wow, I can play one thing. Yep, so we'll play the only thing we can. The Sky Scourer. might as well just do it to him, right? Because we can't do it to anything else. So we can block the Chosen now. Or not. Oh, man. It would be really nice if we could have got another land, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is bad. So, unless we get some sort of Wrath type ability, which I'm fairly certain wasn't part of the deck, fairly certain there's going to be a concede going on here. Oh, we got a land! And it's way too late. So we are just going to concede that one and move on with our lives. You know, I really... Hindsight's 20/20, but I'm really thinking I should have mulliganed both those hands, both those opening hands. It's tough to call sometimes, but the first one, we were hungry for creatures and we were just catching lands. And then the second game, we were so dire in need of land and we just couldn't get it. So that's the way Magic works sometimes, unfortunately. But yeah, we will probably be a little bit more quick to mulligan or open to the idea of mulliganing during the 4th and 5th matches, which will be coming up in the 3rd part of this series. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, if you have a remedy to either Mana Flood or Mana Screw, please leave that in the comments section below. I'd love to read it, and I think everyone else in the world would as well too. Otherwise, take care. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all very soon.